I'm all for video games that take us back to the good old days of action platformers, but Knack doesn't necessarily do that. The story follows Knack and his creator on a journey to save mankind from a species known as the Goblins. From there, it's a thin string of story with some predictable twists that anyone could see coming from a mile away. I wouldn't expect a game like Knack to have an amazing story, but there is a lot more that could have been done here. There is little to any platforming in Knack. In fact, it plays similar to that of a beat-em-up video game, in which we control Knack through a series of long linear levels while battling enemies. It's easy to play as it's simplistic and it isn't hard to remember the controls whatsoever, but the game itself can be challenging from time to time. The perspective in which the game is played is similar to that of God of War, in which the camera follows Knack as he utilizes crystal relics, jumping, dodging, and punching in order to defeat enemies and progress. Knack is essentially a large relic that varies in size and has different abilities for each of his states. A small Knack is weak and can move faster, while a large Knack can take more damage but move slow. Apart from relics, Knack can attract other substances such as ice, metal, and wood that offer little to any diversity in terms of gameplay. Levels seem to drag out and end up feeling repetitive, possibly because there's really only one attack button. If Knack were just as long as most beat-em-ups, then maybe this wouldn't be such a bad thing. But unfortunately it isn't, and as a result Knack ends up being a repetitive game with a lackluster story with little to any reason to come back to.